Is it me or does it feel like New Year's? No. Is it me or does it feel like last year feel like yesterday? Is it me or does it feel like the clock stopped on New Year's Day? And when I say um last year feels like yesterday, it's because it just seems like a day's vibe. One day's vibe of all of last year. And this year just feels like today. This vibe is going to go on throughout the whole year. But actually, for real, honestly, I think it is. This is going to be the vibe. Um, so yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. And that's about it. Y'all have a good day. Bye.
Good morning. I am currently eating my cereal while I do this crossword puzzle. Um, Gotta get my son ready for school in a little bit. Number two as well. And yeah, number three is, what's number three? Was that kind of crab is that? Is three going down? Oh, mm, hermit, hermit crab. Am I spelling it right? This is supposed to be a puzzle for kids. Y'all must think they some geniuses. Ain't even learned about no hermit crab yet. Number four. Where's number four at? I'm writing over the freaking thingies. CRA. Um, okay, RAY. And then number five is a turtle. Number six, seahorse. Um, what am I at? Number eight, number seven. Jellyfish. I look like a jellyfish. Oh, a squid. I said jellyfish. Okay. 8. Octopus. 9. Is that a lobster? 10. A shark. I want my cereal. I was trying to rush through this because I want my cereal. 11 is a dolphin. So now that I finished my cereal, I gotta go out and get some sugar. I'm out of dish liquid. I'm out of water. This is my favorite water. I need to get some more water. This is the trash that's in my room. Well, I'm gonna keep this bag in my room just in case I got any more trash. I have this laundry. So I have 2 more loads to do eventually.
So I'm sitting here, and it's like when you sit and you imagine what it takes, or you sit and you reminisce on what it takes to get something done, it's like I was just sitting here watching myself as I was doing what I did, and I'm just like, that couldn't be me. All that energy, you know, like, dang, I actually did that. And I wasn't looking at it as if it was me. It's just like, wow, you know, I can't see myself doing it. But when you're doing it, you're not thinking about it. It feels right. It feels good, you know, because you're out and you're doing it. But sitting and thinking and reminiscing and visualizing yourself doing it, of course you're going to just, that's where doubt creeps in, like, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, as I'm sitting here and I'm looking outside of my window at this snow, I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. But then when you're in it, you know, it's like the mind is a tricky place, honestly, because it's just like when you're out there and you're doing it, it's like you're not seeing it, you know. So sometimes seeing ahead is what scares us the most. It scares us out of it, you know. But the experience itself is what gets you through it, you know, puts you in it anyway. It's like you can see it and you're like, nope, nope, nope. But then you remember the feeling, you remember the experience, you've already been through it, so what's holding you back now is nothing, honestly, you know, you already been through it. But what I'm trying to say is that, I give myself a pat on the back. Sometimes just give yourself a pat on the back because you did it, You did it, and you now looking at it as if, you know, you were the one outside the box. You're seeing what what everyone else was seeing when you were doing it. No, they're looking at it like, oh, that couldn't be me. How is they doing that? Like, it's too cold. You know, it's so much snow. It looks like that person just, you know, got too much they're doing, you know. But then when it's just you and you're the one going through it, all you feel is you feel good. You feel good. You know, they feel negative about the situation, but you feel good because you got it done. You know, you got this done. You're doing it. It's your life. You're accomplishing things. Your accomplishments. You know, these are your accomplishments. You're figuring it out and you're getting it done. So you feeling all but good. I mean, you're feeling all good, and they're feeling like you're feeling positive about the situation, but they're feeling negative about the situation. You know, because they're not doing it. They're seeing it being done. You're doing it. You know, it's just like, wow, I did that. Wow, I can do it again. You know. How did my screen just get blurry like that? So yeah, that was just something I was thinking about. But yeah, I'm about to get my son up. I cannot wait until the summertime because getting him up is me getting up. And even though I'm not the one going to school, I still got to get up and get him ready for school. It's like, dang, you know, we went through it and we still going through it again. It's a never-ending cycle, you know. So yeah, I'm about to get him up and get my day going. See y'all next time. Bye. So, I'm out here. As you can see, I couldn't help but think about, as you see snow is so deceiving. It's like we know that snow is cold, and we know that snow, if it's snow outside, it's cold outside. I'm going to let those cars drive past. But as you can see, that is cold. Does it mean it's cold? When you see white, what does white mean to you? Does it mean it's cold? That's what we were conditioned to believe. And I should change my channel to the conditioned mindset. My experience with the conditioned mindset, something like that. But yeah, we look at the snow and like the snow is so pretty. You know, like I said before, it's so pretty and it glistens. It look like little diamonds. Something so pretty and beautiful when you touch it. It's so cold. You know, does that mean we're not meant to touch it, or does that mean that we have just conditioned our minds to not touch what is cold because we know that it's cold? But is it really cold, or is it just our mind? When you hold the snow in your hand, it gives off coldness because that's what we taught our mind to perceive the snow as, so that we won't go touching. But what if we didn't know the meaning of cold, the meaning of the word cold? What if we didn't know what cold meant, or the feeling of cold? What if we didn't know? Would that make it any different? So if I pick up this snow, it was a point where I became senseless, and like I said, that's what the power of now teaches in the books by Eckhart Tolle. He teaches you to become unconscious and unaware to the feelings of the body, because it's only tricking you. It's only tricking the mind to, not go touching or not go feeling this and that. It's tricking the mind to not reach your potential, to not experience your full potential. And that's who I was once upon a time. Like I said, I would go testing the waters. I would go, because life is so much more than what we know. Life is so much more than what we know. And if you could understand this, if the whole world understood this, I guarantee everybody would be outside on a winter day as if it was summer. The mind is so much more than what we know. We are so much more than what we know. You know what? What we know is holding us back. What we know is a block. It's blocking us from experiencing more of ourselves. I know that this snow is cold. This I know. But it's sitting in my hand. And when I turn off that switch of knowing, I can hold this snow as if it's not cold. The mind is so much more than what we know. And if we work past feeling, we can accomplish so much more in life. You just got to know and believe. Believe, don't know. Yeah. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day out here. Why is y'all not out here? Bye, and I'll talk to y'all next time.
This is what I do to water my plant. My plant this water was full up to here, and it has drunk all of that water. So I'm going to go ahead, put some more water in here. The soil is still kind of damp. So yeah, I'm going to water it from the bottom this time. I might throw a little bit more in here. So I am cleaning up his room so that I can put his bed back up. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Picking up all the items off his floor, all his toys. He has so many toys everywhere. At first I was just like, I was kind of disregarding his room. I found his little ducky, goes in the bathroom. But I was disregarding his room because he's not a messy child, so anything that's on the floor is just toys, honestly. So I finally worked up the energy to go ahead and get this done. I've been putting it off. But yeah, I was like, since I'm sitting around here, I mean, I got all this time. Why not just go ahead and get his room together? You know? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That rug right there is the rug that he got for Christmas. I also got him that little boxing thing right there for Christmas as well. So yeah, right now I'm just sweeping up everything off of his floor, getting ready to bring his bed in his room that's been sitting in the living room. Because like I said, I've been putting it off. But this bed was not easy to get in his room. I had to figure out the angle to get this bed in his room. Because when I tried to when I tried to bring it in, it wasn't as easy. So I'm like, how the heck did I get this bed out? Because, like, what? I must have been real, real mad or something because I could not get this bed in his room for nothing. That basket right there was there when I took it out. So it's like I actually had to be really, really mad to bring it to get it out of his bedroom. The fact that I had to move the basket to bring it in, but I didn't even move the basket or nothing to bring it out. So yeah, I'm gathering all the pieces, trying to decide how the heck, how the heck, like what, how did I do this? But I was grateful because I did not I didn't have all of the pieces. I'm grateful that I didn't take this whole bed down because it would have been so hard putting this all back together. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I forgot that my son's dad actually helped me put it up. But as I was looking through everything, I noticed that he had like a lot of we put it up wrong. For one, we put it up wrong, and that's why it was like rocking and stuff. But yeah, we put it up wrong. So a lot of the like the bolts and stuff that needs to be at the side of the bed, I wind up, figuring that out. And I'm like, what? But I wind up getting it up. I will have to buy some more bolts though. That's what I'm gonna need to do. I have some screws for the side of his bed. I'm gonna have to buy like 6 more bolts to fix the side. So I said I'm gonna just order some and hopefully that'll do us some good. I don't know if I would need to know the size of the bolts. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, I wind up getting this bed together. It's not in the same place as it was. I figured this angle be way better because I'm gonna wind up putting his train tracks in the middle of the room so that he have a bigger space to play. So yeah, I wind up fixing his train tracks, getting that together because if he would have came in his room and his train tracks wasn't there, Mama would have been in some trouble. So yeah, I got this all situated. I got it figured out. I got the bed put back up. Like I said, I'm gonna need some more screws. I'm gonna need some more bolts for the side. For the other side, I got the other side together, but I need more bolts for the other side. The side that's against the wall. So yeah. I was just going through a lot. Like here, it was just too many people. I was hated by so many people. It's just it was mentally just draining me, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different this time. Maybe I'll feel less aggravated and stuff like that, and just focus on me. And yeah, ever since I've been doing it, I've been good. Like it felt like putting myself back together as they just kept trying to tear me down and tear me up. That's actually what got me into the Bible as well. So I started reading the Bible just because of what I was going through, and I just felt like something wasn't right. So especially I was spiritual at the time, but I wasn't reading the Bible. So it's just like maybe if I make me a foundation, then it'll be better. So the Bible is my foundation now. But I was overall spiritual. I used to do crystals and stuff like that. Like I was more tapped into the crystals, but I had tarot cards, but I never actually went into the tarot cards. But I feel like God delivered me from the crystals and the tarot cards because the more I focused on God, the more it kind of drew me away from that stuff. It's like I started believing faithfully. I started believing in myself, and it's just like I see crystals and stuff as just like a chapter in my life and experience, and and I just continued my walk with God after that. So, but I just felt like a lot of people was just mentally draining me and aggravating me. But ever since I've been into the Bible, it kind of just like clears my mind away from them and just I'm on a straight path now.
That is such an amazing experience. I think
Give lessons, in the moment. I just resonate with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little bit about me. I did write. I used to write all the time. But it's just like it's like I needed something more because I've been writing my whole life. Like I wrote books.
Yeah.
I painted. That's one of my paintings. That's another painting. That's my dad. But I used to paint. I wrote, and it's just like it got to a point where writing wasn't enough. It's like I was going through so much, so I needed more, and then I needed as well as some understanding. Like I'm very creative, but it's just like I was at a point where what do I do next? It's not. It helps me, but it's just like it's just I was at a point where I'm just empty. I'm tired of writing about it because it's like I got to a point where writing it seemed like it started working against me. So I would write, but then I would write too much, and it's just like I'm writing, and it's not stopping. So it's just like, okay, I'm at a point where I just need some type of, I need a different direction. I need to transition to something else because, so yeah.
Yeah. I think what's so wonderful about the gospel of Jesus Christ is it, like, I don't know, I feel like it never gets old, right? Like, kind of like you saying, like, you kept writing and writing, but, like, it's like I was understanding you, right? I think you were, like, writing and then you just got tired of it, or something?
I didn't get tired, it's just it was too much. Yeah, it's like I needed something. Usually it would, like, satisfy me. Like, I'm good. But it was to a point where this isn't satisfying. This isn't, it's not.
It wasn't fulfilling.
Yeah. It was a point where I couldn't stop. So, that's when I turned to the Bible. And it's like, I felt better. Like, I felt like that hunger was gone. So I feel like I reached my point where, I'm good now. If I write, I feel like it's more so God directed me to write. God is with me now while I write, so I don't have to be afraid. And I don't know, it just gave me a little stopping point. Like, it made me feel good. It made me feel satisfied. So, I do write here and there sometimes, but it's more so, like I said, God, I feel like God is in it with me. So it's like He stops me where I need to stop instead of keep going and going,
Yeah, I help you figure out just, like, what the picture is, what it is you're trying to describe. The prophets talk about that all the time in the scriptures, about the gospel being something that fills us, that, like, satisfies us.
And it's exactly what I needed, honestly.
Yeah. Jesus Christ talks about Himself being, like, He invites people to come to Him, and He says, like, come take the living water so that you may never thirst or hunger again. But not in the sense that, like, we're never extremely hungry, but, like, spiritually our souls have this need. And I'm not sure maybe we should say a prayer before we, like, really get started, but which chapter was it that you had read before?
I don't even know. I was just getting I think I was towards the beginning, but then I looked at the beginning and it was like, I got confused because it doesn't say in the beginning, the heavens and the earth. So I'm like, hold up.
I think it was this bookmark right here.
That was the chapter, yeah.
And then you went to 12? like says Ether, and then it'd be 6. So if you like go like 6 more chapters, and the Ether chapter 12, and it leads and guides and comforts you. Jesus Christ left the planet to these people right before he came and visited them. In that chapter we were just talking about, he talked to them. And hi there. Hi. How are you?
Close the door.
Here you go.
It usually does.
What's your name?
Monday.
Bonte.
Okay. Okay.
Levante.
Oh, okay. You want to read something? You want to read? No. That's okay.
Like, I just came from school.
He's like, I'm not reading nothing. He said, I've already read enough. Okay, well, do you want to listen? Maybe?
You take off your coat?
No.
No, that's okay. Jesus Christ is talking to the people right now about what he asks from them. And so after we've gone through this process of repenting and trying to turn to God, I know that the way that we're going to feel really fulfilled, kind of like how you're talking about, like you're writing, but it doesn't feel like it catches like a pen. I know that baptism is like the formulation of our repentance as we're washed clean from the water and we're sanctified by the fire of the Holy Ghost afterwards. Jesus Christ says this to the people before. Do you want to turn to it with me?
Okay.
It's on page 425.
I really need my glass.
Here you go. Let's see. Well, right now we're in 13. Actually, you are right there. Almost. Let's see. I think it's right here. Yeah, perfect.
There goes the page.
Verse 20. Yeah.
I'm like, where is the page number?
There's numbers everywhere.
You said verse 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to read it or we can read it?
You can read it.
Okay, you want to read it?
And you shall offer for a sacrifice unto me a broken heart and a contrite spirit.
God willing, and then we promise him at baptism. It's like a peace promise. So I would be like, in my baptismal promises, it's called covenant. I promise God that I'm always going to remember him. I'm going to keep his commandments, and I'm going to take his name upon me. So basically that means like to be a witness of him, like to serve others, serve God, and then endure to the end. So I promise those 4 things at baptism. And in return, if I do those things, then I always have his spirit be with me. Like his spirit's always there. But when I stop doing those things, like stop keeping the commandments or not remembering him or not doing those things, this spirit stays there, but I withdraw from the spirit. But then I can always come back as I repent. And so that's why, like, living the doctrine of Jesus Christ every single day in our life. And the reason why was because John the Baptist was the one that had the authority of God to baptize Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And John the Baptist came to the boy, Joseph Smith, many years later, this one that had this vision, was called the prophet, and gave him that same power and authority that he had to baptize. And that power and authority has been restored to us today. And so we believe that this baptism that we help people to
Oh, is that an image again?
Yeah.
I thought they was in water for a minute.
Video.
I have my Bible study. I'm currently eating my food, my dinner. Found out that I will be getting baptized on the 23rd of February. And I'll be going to church this Sunday with them. I'm not nervous. I feel like I should be in a way. So yeah, that's a little update on that. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be notified and share at your own free will to show you care.